Hey guys, and welcome back to this FIFA 17 Swansea career mode. League is done. As you know, we've got 4 games remaining as it stands. Obviously, depending on what happens in this game, this massive game, which we're going to be having in today's episode, we could potentially have a 5th game, and it could be the most important of all. But what we're going to do is we're going to play the Newcastle and PSG game today. And then in the next episode, we'll have Liverpool and West Ham. And depending on what happens here, it could be the end of season roundup in that episode. Or if we get through to the Champions League final, we can do that as a one-off special. And then do the season roundup, have a look at the squad report, all the player stats and everything like that. So massive, massive episode today in terms of shaping this season, basically. Whether it's been a success or not will come down to whether we qualify for the Champions League final and then ultimately win it. But do drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed this series so far, and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And let's jump into that game against Newcastle. So we're at St James's taking on a Newcastle side that are smack bang in the middle of the Premier League. Not going to go down, not going to qualify for Europe. They've got nothing to play for. We've got everything to play for, but it all comes up in that next game against PSG. That's why the team is very much a rotation side. All of the big names are either on the bench or just haven't travelled. Here is Dolberg, slips it through to Kessie, reverses it back to Kasper Dolberg, takes a touch, hits the drive, and it's saved. Yes, Sam Byram, good challenge. Thought it might be a free kick given there, but nothing was given. Pulisic, oh, lovely back heel. Look at that. Dolberg couldn't take it in his stride and couldn't reverse it back to Pulisic. That was a chance there. Still might have a chance as we've won it back, but Newcastle will keep possession. Van der Horn pokes the ball forward, and Sam Byram has been left alone here by Newcastle. He could reverse it into Dolberg. Could do even better. Oh, wow. The timing of the pass was awful. Absolutely shocking. Byram into Tom Davis. He's got it onto his left foot. Going to hit the drive. It was going low. It was sneaking in. It's a good stop. Kasper Dolberg plays the ball down the right-hand side to Pulisic, who's been out of the squad a lot recently. It's a nice chance for him to get some game time. Here's Ben Woodburn, whose shot is blocked. We're resorting to shooting from distance because this Newcastle defence is actually very compact and very organised at the moment. There's not been a lot of chances in this first period. Tovan coming forward. That is nasty from Alfie Mawson. That was pure frustration. Tovan had gone on a bit of a run, and Mawson had decided that he was ending it. So free kick, a couple of minutes before half time. It's headed away by Kingsley. Here's Pulisic. He's all on his own at the moment, but support is arriving. Here goes Tom Carroll. He's got Woodburn to his left, and he finds him. He's got a defender for company, Woodburn, but he skips past him. Advantage played as Kessie will take over. Ball is knocked inside. Davis finds Pulisic. Could have played it. Decided to be patient. Just want to get a shooting opportunity here. Tom Carroll's got that. It's going to be a corner. Corner fizzed in by Carroll, flicked on by Dolberg, and that looked for a minute like it was nestling in the far top corner. It didn't happen, and that's the last action of the first half. 0-0 at the break. That's a lovely ball. Here is Tom Davis into Kasper Dolberg. Waits for support. It arrives. Carroll knocks it onto Pulisic, and he just toe pokes it home. Wasn't the most glorified of finishes, but he's done the job. He's popped it in the back of the net, and straight after half-time, we've got the lead here at St James's. It was a good move, actually. It was going to take some slick passing to open up this defence, and it's a ropey finish. Here's Tovan coming forward. Newcastle looking for an equalising goal. Mawson commits a foul. Does he? No. F says play on. Fine. See if we can turn this into a counter-attack, and maybe even better, a second goal here, because we might need one. That's a really good ball. Are we going to get on the end of it? No, we're not, because Mbemba, who's had a very good game, is in the way. Oh, Woodburn, that is some fantastic footwork. Here is Davis. Oh, that's a great ball. Kasper Dolberg. Can he get on the end of it? No, he cannot. He's already done more today, though. That little run was more than he done in the entire Europa League final. What an awful, disappointing night for him. I was expecting big things. I was expecting goals, but it just didn't happen. And Yedlin at the other end might lead to goals. That is a stunning save from Onana, who's been brilliant recently. Oh, ball's dropped down. Newcastle not. Oh, wow. Onana again in the way. Newcastle really giving us a good go in the final few minutes. We've still got over 10 minutes left. I thought it was later than that. Here is Tovan. Could get forward even further here. Ben Woodburn trying to pull his shirt, doing anything to stop the cross. He's done enough. He's done enough. Oh, free kick's been given. This needs to be defended. It's whipped in, and look who's there again. It's Onana. Here's Tovan into the area. Oh, skips away from the challenge, hits the shot. Onana got down to it. May have held that. It's a corner. Corner. Whipped in. Tovan. Onana. Will he catch something? He loves to punch the ball away. There you go. Full-time whistle goes. We've managed to hang on despite that late Newcastle pressure. It's a 1-0 win. Doesn't mean anything, but it's just nice to get another victory. This is big news. This is big news. The PSG game is 1 day away. Gylfi Sigurdsson is fit, but not fully fit. But I'm going to have him involved in the squad in some capacity because it's just Gylfi. Whew. So this is the team that PSG have put out to try and do us over. They're obviously 1-0 behind. They've gone with a 4-3-3 formation, similar to the way they lined up in Swansea. I've been bold. I've taken a bit of a risk as well because we've gone with a 4-3-3 to match them. What I really want is to nick an early away goal on the counter because then, of course, PSG would need 3. I've also brought Donnarumma back in despite Onana's decent form. PSG coming forward early. Here is Hesse on the left. Lemos goes out, which means he's not in the box if the cross eventually does come in. I think he's got a free kick there. I don't know why. Something comes from this, I'll be angry. Rodriguez plays it short. I can't even speak. It's laid to the edge of the... That was Blaise Matuidi. And that was very close. It's been a while since I've seen a shot hit that hard. It was past Donnarumma before he could even react. Here is Roberto. He's going to roll it forward. Dembele might be on the end of that. And Dembele's away. This goal could be massive if he can finish it. Oh, it's massive. 8 minutes in. 8 minutes into this game here in Paris. We've got the lead on the night. We've doubled our aggregate lead. And as I said before the game, PSG now need 3. That is already a massive step towards the final. Here's Kimmich, and Dembele is onside, and this PSG defence is falling apart at the moment. Dembele's hit that straight at trap. That really would have sealed it. We've got a corner though. Lemos is up there. It's headed away. Lozano will let that run out. We're going to have another corner. We look fairly dangerous from set pieces, but we haven't got a lot of height in there at the moment. But it's gone in. It's gone in. Dembele's flicked it on, and somehow, from that angle, it's found its way in. I literally thought that hit the side netting. Trapp will be disappointed. The player on the line would be disappointed. He didn't keep it out. What a header. Here is Grimaldo. Thinking about taking a shot here if I can get it onto his left foot. Instead, we're going to work it to Sanchez. He lays it off. Lemos can shoot. We've seen him do it before. It deflected and nearly made it 3 inside 20 minutes. What a start. Trapp, really good reaction stop there, look. Come off the back of Rodriguez, who turned his back. Awful defended. Same routine, same outcome. Oh, he's gone for the overhead kick. He's showing his confidence now. Already on a hat-trick. Dembele finds Kimmich. He's touched it on. Williams. We've got a man in the middle. It's Renato Sanchez. The ball is going to get there. Can he dink it over Trapp? No, he cannot. Here is Mauro Icardi. PSG looking for a way back into this. They've hit the woodwork again. Honestly, they've hit the woodwork twice in the opening 33 minutes. This game could all be going so differently, particularly if Matuidi levelled the tie in the 5th minute with his thunderbolt. Icardi's now hit the woodwork. We're just finishing our chances. That's the difference. Playing really well. We're up for it. I just don't know why we're cruising at the moment. Renato Sanchez chips the ball over the top. Lozano, as we know, willing runner. Oh, that's beautiful. Go on, let fly. Let fly. Oh, I was just trying to catch Trapp out. It's amazing to have such a cushion in a game of this magnitude. Really has calmed the nerves. PSG grab one back, though, before half-time. Things could get a little bit interesting. You never know at this level. Icardi, oh, just tried to... That should have been a pen. I'll be the first to hold my hands up and say PSG should have had a penalty there. I don't know what the referee was looking at. We certainly didn't get the ball, in my opinion. Half-time. What more can I say? 2-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. We're basically there. Oh, Matuidi on the edge of the box. Don't let him shoot. We know what can happen. Here's Kazawa. PSG not giving up on this yet. An early goal again could still make it interesting. Here is Icardi. He turns, lays it out. Donnarumma gets down, tips it past the post. Ugh, that's the worst pass ever. Hesse finds Icardi. Shot. Donnarumma makes another decent save. PSG all over us. Start of this second half. Wasn't the greatest effort from Icardi, but a real clever turn. Decent effort. Comfortable stop. Here's Rabiot. Back to Nainggolan, who's come on as a substitute here. He's turned into the box. Alfie Mawson. Critical challenge there. Really good intercept. And another one. Well played, young lad. Big stage for him, this. Big stage. Michael Keane's injured, which is why he's getting game time. But he's stepping up to the mark and showing he's definitely got what it takes. In the meantime, we're on the counter-attack with Lozano here. Might let fly. Oh, it's blocked by Ricardo Rodriguez. Lozano will keep it, though. He goes out to Iñaki Williams. Oh, he's tried the cheeky scoop turn. Didn't get away with it, and PSG will clear. We're into the last 15 minutes, and PSG have basically given up. They haven't even bothered to go all-out attack. Obviously, they would need 4 goals, so no surprise. We've just defended so well today. That means over the 2 legs, if the scoreline stays like this, of course, that we will have kept clean sheets in both games. But it would be nice if we could get a hat-trick for this man. He's just pulled up. Can you believe that? On the big stage, could have been a hat-trick for him, but he's pulled a hammy. I hope that's not serious, Champions League final will be in like 2 or 3 weeks. I hope that's not a bad injury. Oh, lovely turn from Nainggolan there. Pulls the ball back. Kimmich. Cheers, Jeff. How strong do you want to be? He's been decent this game as well. Here is Roberto. Dembele's making a run again, but we know he might be injured and unable to run, but Renato Sanchez certainly isn't. Low-driven shot. Oh, it's perfect. It's 3-0, and that is purely the icing on the cake. Incisive breakaway. That's my favourite phrase at the moment. Incisive breakaway. Very, very clinical finish. Full-time whistle goes. Fantastic, fantastic night here in Paris, and we're going to have the chance to play for club football's top prize against either Manchester United or Spurs, depending on what happened in that game. I didn't check the score from the first leg, so I'm intrigued to have a look here. But what a performance that was. Really dominant display. They troubled us a couple of times and they hit the bar twice, but come on, I want to see who we're playing. So looking at the calendar, you can see what's happened. We've got Spurs. It's going to be a Premier League top of the table clash in the Champions League final. They beat Manchester United 3-2 on aggregate. What a game that promises to be. So next episode we'll have our final 2 league games. This is what the table looks like. Arsenal have got a game in the hand on Spurs, but even if they win it, cannot go above them. So it looks as though the 2 teams in the Champions League final are going to finish first and second. Crystal Palace 5 points ahead of Chelsea with 2 games left. They're going to sneak into the Champions League, which would be incredible for them. United in 6th, that's very realistic. Liverpool 8th, City 9th. Disappointing seasons for those 2 clubs. To be fair, I think Man United had a poor season last time out in this career mode. I can't really remember it, but I think they've improved massively on last season, which is good. Relegated, Hull or Bournemouth level on points, but Bournemouth do have a game in hand, as do Norwich, who can go 1 point adrift of safety. So it's tight at the bottom, and Burnley, as we know, already relegated. But as I said, guys, please do drop a like if you've enjoyed this series. Do subscribe if you are new around here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode for a Premier League roundup. Thank you. Ta-ta.